Well, I'm at the Big Creek Ranger Station. I'm waiting on a shuttle. I'm using a Walk in the Woods shuttle. And they are going to drive me all the way from where I am now, which is essentially at I-40 on the north end of the park, all the way to Fontana Dam and drop me off there. I've section hiked all the way from Springer to Fontana, so this is the next section, and it's a long one. I think it's 75 miles. I'm a little apprehensive about it. It should be fun. Got great weather, maybe a little rain tonight, but other than that, just some cold, down in the 20s one day, but honestly after that it's going to be great. It's going to be 30s, maybe even 40s. So I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to do some watchable videos, although my video skills are minimal, but I will try along the way, and I'll just ask your forgiveness ahead of time for my lack of video skill. So until I get to my shuttle driver, I'll probably see you next at Fontana Dam. Okay, well, made it to Fontana Dam. It was about a 2.5 hour shuttle from Big Creek Ranger Station over at I-40. And as you can see, the water level at Fontana is really low. I'm guessing the government shutdown continues. There's not a soul around here. To see Shuckstack Tower out there. Let's stop walking for just a second. And so hopefully we'll get some good views from Shuckstack. Alright, I thought I'd bring you back briefly just to show. Hey, we're entering the Smokies. Can you see the sign yet? Also the Bent Mackay Trail. Anyway, at least I will see you at Shuckstack. Well, this is the view from high atop Shuckstack Tower. You can see Fontana Dam in the distance, Fontana Lake. Pretty sketchy up here. This floor is kind of punky and moist, so I'm going to go down the steps and see if I can get it a little bit better. The wind is pretty bad. Got a cold front moving in. The wind is blowing pretty bad up here, and it's starting to cool off a little bit. Look around the other directions. Oh. And there's the way down. There's the remains of a little chimney over there from some type of cabin. The good thing is the stairs are in nice shape. They've obviously been replaced at some point. Well, I'm going to sign off before going down these stairs. Well, it's hours later now, and still raining. You can kind of see where I'm hiking through here. It's past 4 o'clock. It's been raining for, I don't know, 3.5 hours. So the umbrella's working well in spite of some really high winds. But I'm less than half a mile from Mollies Ridge, And any dreams I had of going on to Russell Field are definitely over. I am stopping at Mollies Ridge no matter what. I'm sick of hiking in the rain. Well, I'm at Mollies Ridge Shelter. And boy, it's kind of see outside. It's kind of socked in. Kind of cold. It's in the 40s. A little thermometer on here. I don't know if that will show up very well. Well, it's reading about 45 right now. There's nobody here. There were 2 people here yesterday, according to the log. Chappie and Gold Strike. So I had seen some footprints, some boot prints that looked fresh, so I thought maybe I'd have some company tonight, but it looks like I will be alone. So what I've done is tried to firm up the little the flappy wall I have there so it's not flapping as much. And probably not going to show up well, it's so dark. But I've got the stove going here. This is a Covia spider stove, and it can be operated inverted. And I'm having turn that out. I'm having Miss Dottie's, I think, chicken and dumplings from Peck Gourmet, and I am hungry. I'll tell you what, it was 12 miles from Fontana Dam to Mollies Ridge. I had some kind of dreams about Russell Field. By the time I got here, it was raining on me. It was cold. I just decided I better hang it up. Well, I think my water's boiling, so I'll probably pop in one more time before nightfall. See ya. Hey, I left Mollies Ridge about maybe a mile back. I think I was thinking about doing another video there, but I didn't wind up doing it. Very windy night. Man, the tarp was just billowing the whole night. You can see the sun's come up. It's about 7:45. Kind of cold this morning, just maybe 35. Not too bad though. I'm supposed to go to Derrick Knob today. That's only 12 miles. I'm getting a fairly early start, so I may keep going. Anyway, I'll check in if I see anything interesting. I'm here at the trail to Spence Field Shelter, and so I'm making fairly good time this morning. It feels like it's getting colder as the day goes on. I'm going to go up here and sit in the sun. I'm having a snack right in the middle of the trail. I think I'm definitely going to push on past Derrick Knob. That's where I have reservations. I'll just have to see. I'll probably eat lunch at Derrick Knob. That's 3 hours. It may be a little bit late for lunch. But anyway, it feels good sitting here in the sun. And the trail isn't too bad today. We'll have to see how it goes, how it continues. Man, last night it was super windy at Mollies Ridge. So I'm hoping for something a little more calm tonight. Anyway, that's all for now. Well, I guess this is Spence Field. It's a really pretty view out there. Not sure that's Fontana Lake in the distance or what that would be. So I'm going to do a little 360. Give you a chance to kind of take in the view from up here. It's really beautiful. Nice sunny day. And see another field up on top. Makes me wonder if I'm headed that way. Probably. Seems like you're always going up. Anyway, it's getting colder, even though the sun's out. The air is colder, but it still feels great in the sun. Well, I'll check in later. Alright, I thought I'd give you some beautiful views from Rocky Top. Off in the distance, I think you can see Spence Field, where I came from last. It's just a gorgeous day. Feel really lucky to get weather like this. It's sunny and clear, and I think it's supposed to be this way for the next couple of days, although that generally means it's going to be very cold. You can see some balds, really some cleared places up ahead, and I'm guessing we might be headed there. I'm wondering if this is Cades Cove off in the distance. I'm a little geologically challenged, but back behind me you can see a valley and a bunch of fields in it. I'm curious if that's Cades Cove. I think you can see Fontana Lake just down there. It's been a long trudge to get up here. Anyway, hello and goodbye from Rocky Top. Well, I don't know how much you can see here, but I hiked along last night. I went from Mollies Ridge all the way to Double Spring Gap shelter. Didn't see a soul all day. There were 2 people at the shelter, something like Champy and Goldstrike. Forgive me if your trail names are wrong. And then a thru hiker, a southbound thru hiker, came through later. I got there about 6 o'clock, which was perfect. But that was about 20 miles, so I'm going to see if I can do another 20 today. See if I can see the sign. Clingman's Dome is only 2.2. Gosh, if I can see that. But it's very cold. I woke up to one frozen water pouch. It wasn't frozen all the way, but it was slushy because I left it out. So it is cold. My 40 below bottle boots are fantastic. I slept with those and they still had some warmth. Put boiling water in them the night before. Slept with them in my bag, and that was nice. I put boiling water in again this morning, and usually it'll keep it like tasting warm or feeling warm for several hours or many hours. So anyway, next stop, Clingman's Dome. See you there. Found a little place out of the wind. Still haven't made it to Clingman's Dome yet. But I can see there's going to be some great views. Very windy. Of course, it's straight up. Being Clingman's Dome is the highest point on the AT, so I guess I should expect that. I had to come out of the Gore-Tex jacket. I was just going uphill. I started to get sweaty. This is it's almost a wind shirt. Some type of Mountain Hardwear Ghost something. But I had to stop and get a snack because I had cream of wheat this morning, and it was almost like a sugar rush, and then left me with a little, maybe the insulin hit my system and made me feel a little bit tired or a little bit out of energy. So I had to stop and have a bar. And with that, next stop, Clingman's Dome. Here I am at Clingman's Dome. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody else is here. I didn't see any tracks in the snow on the way here. Boy, the sun is bright. I think I have lucked out for a second day in a row, and I have gorgeous weather. And So many times I see videos from cleaning snow, and it's just socked in the clouds. It's windy. I feel very fortunate to have this weather. Hope I'm not going to get too out of breath going up here. I hope you can hear me. Because the wind is rather stout up here. Looks like we're in for some awesome views. Looks like I do have it all to myself. Don't see anybody else up here. Oh my goodness. You get up here and turn the camera outward. Instead of looking at my ugly mug, you can look at the gorgeous views. Let me get a 360. Alright. Let's go around here. Oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. Thought it was snowing this morning, but I think it's just the humidity or the mist freezes on the trees, and then it breaks off into this kind of chunks of snow that come down on you. Well, I made it to Newfound Gap. It's about 1 p.m. This is my setup over here. I don't know if you can see it. Had a nice lunch here in the sun, and I'm about to head out again. I'm trying to make it to Peck's Corner. I'm gonna have to look up, see exactly how far that is. There's not too much to see. But there's a beautiful view over here. That's all from Newfound Gap, and I'm not sure what other sights there are along the way. I know Charlie's Bunion's coming up, so if I get to that, I'll definitely check in. Just in case you ever wonder if you need micro spikes in January in the Smokies, that is just a frozen river that is a trail, and it's pretty much the same way that behind me. Anyway, just thought I'd show that. I've got mine on. Let's see. Over there. And it's saving a lot of time. Anyway, Charlie's Bunion's next. Alright, I'm here at some unnamed place. It just said gorgeous views. It's about 2 miles, 2.5 to Peck's Corner. It's really beautiful. The wind is just whipping up like mad. I'm really ready to get to the shelter and get out of this wind. Although it's been sunny, so that's been nice. Anyway, see you at the shelter. Well, one last view. This one's named, I think it's a Bradley's or Brady's view. And he got a great G named after him. It's really beautiful. Well, this will be the last time I check in before Peck's Corner. So this time I mean it. I'll see you at Peck's Corner. Alright, it's Thursday morning. I stayed at Peck's Corner last night, and I didn't do a video there. It was, there were two other guys staying there, and I didn't want to sound like an idiot. They were really nice folks, though. As I say, everybody that I had met out here so far has just been, you know, just super nice, and that's pretty much what I've come to expect out on the trail. But it's about maybe 7:30 in the morning. I got up at 5:30. Long day today. It's going to be a 23 miler. I don't know if I said kudos about my 40 below bottle boots, but these things are nice. You can Google 40 below and find them. They're not too expensive, and boy, they really keep the water from freezing. I've got a bag of water I left out overnight, upside down, and a lot of ice in it. And I've been using a Steri-Pen, which I would have liked to gotten a video of. And of course, that's not filtering. And I actually found like a roly-poly in the bottom of my bottle of water that I'd been drinking from. So, you know, my theory of just look away, I guess it's just a little protein. But anyway, it's a very cold morning, very beautiful, but you can see it's an icy wonderland out here. I'm trying to make Mount Kramer today, and then out to the Big Creek Ranger Station where I'm parked. That's going to be a very long day. You can see I still have my light on my head. Where I started, it was still a little bit dark. Peck's Corner was nice, but there was a gigantic tree blocking the trail. You have to fight your way through to get down there, and boy, it's 0.4 miles off the trail and straight down. But about halfway down, I started smelling smoke, and I knew that there was somebody there trying to build a fire, which really, you know, got my spirits up. And like I said, they were nice folks, so had a good night's sleep there, and as good as I can on the trail in a shelter. Give you some of these views behind me if they come out. I think they're just washed out in white, unfortunately. Anyway, probably see you before Mount Kramer, but if not, I'll see you then. Just stop for a quick break here. I am going to take this headlamp off. Now that I see it in the video. So I was checking my little REI. Where is it? I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But it is reading about 19 degrees on my little thermometer. So it's been cold. And let's see what time it is. Excuse me. It's about 8:12 right now. So it's probably warmed up a little bit, but not much. So it's right where they said. I remember seeing overnight lows in the teens for this date on mountainforecast.com. Oh, I just thought I'd check in and tell you how cold I am. See you later. Right, thought I'd check back in because I passed Tri-Corner Knob, and I'm pretty sure I'm finally at the descent part where we start going downhill into Davenport Gap. My lips are a little cold if I'm a little slurring my language a little bit. I'll show you this beautiful view behind me. Maybe get me out of the picture for a second. It's really gorgeous. You can see a lake off in the distance, I think. I did earlier. But anyway, hopefully I'll have time to stop in at Mount Kramer. And but it literally should almost all be downhill from here. You can't say that very often. Check in with you later. Well, man, it made it to Mount Kramer. I think that's the name of it. Fire tower. It's quite a climb, just from the AT over here. Don't underestimate it if you're up here. Quite a few day hikers coming from Cosby Campground. I'm going to stop this and reverse it and give you a view. Alright, well, as wonderful as this is, and how I would love to stay here and take in the views, and I will for about another 5 minutes, but it's getting late. I'm going to be hiking in the dark to get out today. So I'll probably check in when I get into the car, or get to the car. Hopefully I'll see you then, Lord willing. I thought I'd stop in one more time at this view as I'm dropping into Davenport Gap. You can see a lot of what we saw at it, the fire tower, but I'm not going to move because I don't want to fall. I'm nicely seated on a rock that I'll show you, but it's really pretty views. Let me see if I can get some down in the valley. Over here. Well, this will probably be the last stop before the car. The sun's still up, but I'm afraid I'm going to be hiking at least a little in the dark. So I'm going to get moving. See you later. Also, I promised you a view of the rock. So I wasn't doing anything dangerous. Just parked my stuff there and climbed and sat up on the top and in a nice little perch, and then had this wonderful views. But now I'm heading down that way, and I mean down. All right, it's been a long road walk from where the AT crosses Mount Sterling Road, but this is a welcome sight. The MDX still looks in decent shape. The boot is still underneath it that was there when I left. Apparently I parked on top of an old boot. My next stop is McDonald's. So over and out from the Big Creek Ranger Station. I believe it's actually in North Carolina. Mission accomplished. Alright, so back at home, obviously, and I thought I'd just show you something funny. I'm unpacking all my gear, and here's one of the hazards of not filtering your water, but rather treating your water with Acromera drops, which is what I was doing, or boiling. Here is some leftover water, and that is one of the little floaters right there. Let's see if I... But anyway, it's just some insect of some type, and I used that water to prepare my last meal when I was on the trail. Anyway, extra protein. Thought that was just kind of funny.